For centuries, the rivers of Eastern Europe served as vital arteries, connecting the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea and the rich markets of Byzantium. Along these waterways traveled goods, ideas, and people. Among them were Norsemen, known in the East as Varangians. These were not just raiders, though raiding occurred. They were primarily merchants, mercenaries, and explorers drawn by the promise of trade and wealth. Their presence would profoundly shape the destiny of the land they traversed. From the 8th century onwards, Norse traders established networks along the Volkhov, Dnieper, and Volga rivers. They sought furs, slaves, honey, and wax, trading them for silver dirhams from the Abbasid Caliphate and luxury goods from the Byzantine Empire. Small settlements and trading posts emerged along these routes. The Varangians interacted with the local Slavic, Finnic, and Baltic tribes, sometimes peacefully, sometimes through conflict and tribute. According to the primary chronicle, a foundational historical text, the local tribes around what is now northwestern Russia grew weary of internal strife. Around 862 CE, they sent a delegation to the Varangians across the sea. The message was simple: "Our land is great and rich, but there is no order among us. Come to rule and reign over us." This invitation, whether historical fact or later political narrative, marks a pivotal moment. In response to this call, 3 brothers, led by Rurik, arrived. Rurik settled in Novgorod, establishing his authority over the surrounding region. His brothers took control of nearby territories. Upon Rurik's death, leadership passed not to his son Igor, who was still a child, but to his kinsman, Oleg. Oleg proved to be a dynamic and ambitious ruler, setting the stage for significant expansion. Oleg the Wise consolidated control over the northern territories. He then turned his attention south, following the great Dnieper River. This route was crucial, leading directly to the heart of the Slavic lands and ultimately to Constantinople. His most significant achievement was the capture of Kiev around 882 CE. Kiev was already an important settlement, strategically located on the Dnieper. Oleg seized the city, reportedly killing the Varangian chieftains Askold and Dir, who ruled there. By uniting the northern territories around Novgorod with the southern lands centered on Kiev, Oleg created a powerful new entity. This is traditionally considered the founding of the Kievan Rus, a state that would dominate Eastern Europe for centuries. Oleg declared Kiev the mother of Rus cities. This move shifted the political and cultural center of the nascent state southward, closer to the wealth and influence of the Byzantine Empire. Oleg continued to expand the territory of the Rus, subjugating neighboring tribes and consolidating control over the river trade routes. He even launched successful, though perhaps exaggerated, attacks on Constantinople, securing favorable trade treaties. After Oleg's death, Igor, Rurik's son, took power. His reign was marked by campaigns and attempts to assert authority, eventually leading to his death at the hands of the Drevlians, a subjugated tribe located in what is now northern Ukraine. Igor's widow, Olga, ruled as regent for their young son Sviatoslav. She exacted brutal vengeance on the Drevlians for her husband's murder, demonstrating the growing power of the Rus rulers. Olga also implemented administrative reforms, establishing a system of tribute collection points. She was the first ruler of Rus to convert to Christianity, though her conversion was personal and did not immediately transform the state. Sviatoslav grew into a formidable warrior prince, spending much of his reign on campaign. He destroyed the Khazar Khaganate, a major power to the east, and fought against the Bulgars and the Byzantine Empire. While a brilliant military leader, Sviatoslav showed little interest in administration or Christianity. His constant warfare stretched the resources of the Rus and ultimately led to his death in an ambush by the Pechenegs near Khortytsia in southeastern Ukraine. Sviatoslav's son, Vladimir, initially seized power through fratricide. His reign, however, marked a turning point. Seeking to unify his diverse realm and align with a major power, Vladimir famously chose Eastern Orthodox Christianity from Byzantium. The mass baptism of Kievans in the Dnieper River around 988 CE was a pivotal event. This conversion brought the Rus into the Byzantine cultural sphere, introducing literacy, architecture, and legal concepts that shaped their future development. Vladimir's son, Yaroslav the Wise, presided over the zenith of Kievan Rus power and cultural achievement. He codified laws, promoted education, and oversaw the construction of magnificent churches, including the St. Sophia Cathedral in Kiev. Yaroslav maintained diplomatic ties with European powers, marrying his daughters into royal families across the continent. His reign is often seen as the peak of unity and prosperity for the Rus state. Following Yaroslav's death in 1054, the Kievan Rus entered a period of increasing fragmentation. His system of succession, which divided the realm among his sons, led to constant internal strife and civil wars. External threats, particularly from the nomadic Cumans, Polovsians on the southern steppes, also weakened the state. By the late 11th and early 12th centuries, the power of the Grand Prince of Kiev waned as regional principalities grew more autonomous. Though it eventually fragmented, the Kievan Rus left a lasting legacy. It laid the foundation for the future states of Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. The Varangian rulers, initially foreign, became integrated, and their descendants ruled for centuries. The adoption of Orthodox Christianity provided a unifying cultural and religious identity. The trade routes they controlled facilitated economic growth and cultural exchange, connecting Northern Europe with the Byzantine world and beyond.